I find it fascinating how Kaido seems specifically designed to piss off each and every one of the Straw Hats. Like for starters, let's look at Sanji. Not only does Kaido pollute the food and starve the people of Wano, but the relationship between Yamato and Kaido is very similar to that of Judge and Sanji, as they're both war-bound fathers who abuse and lock up their sons. Then there's Nico Robin, who as a historian and somebody whose dream it is to uncover lost history, she would hate how Kaido is empowering a system that makes schools lie and change history for the sake of a dictator. There's also Brook, who carries on the dreams of his dead crewmates, which is very similar to the ambitions of the Akazaya Nine, who wish to carry out the will of their Lord Odin. Their struggle against the tyranny of the Beast Pirates must tug on Brook's heartstrings. Well, it would if he had a heart. Usopp is a man who greatly respected his father's decision to go out and explore the ocean as a pirate, which later led to Usopp's dream of being a brave warrior of the seas. But then there's Kaido, who keeps Wano's borders closed, a decision antithetical to Usopp's beliefs. Let's move on to Nami, and the fact that she'd hate both how Wano taxes their people, in a similar way to Arlong, but also due to the fact that children are being hurt in the wake of Kaido's expansion. And children, maybe even more than money, is something she cares for deeply. But there's also Wano's caste system, and their slave mines, which would get under the skin of Jinbei, as it just reminds him of the suffering of his people. It doesn't take a lot to piss Zoro off, but one of the things that pisses him off must be how the warriors of Wano are treated. Zoro is a man who respects a warrior's spirit, so it should upset Zoro that people like Hyogoro are beaten, abused, and enslaved each day. It's obvious that Frankie, and Tony Chopper, would hate weapons like the mummy, or ice oni bullets, even if it is for different reasons. But then there's Captain Monkey D. Luffy, who'd hate the lack of food, the mistreatment of his newfound friends, but most importantly, he'd hate Kaido's idea of freedom. And this ability to make everybody hate him is what makes Kaido one of One Piece's greatest villains.